G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU, and welcome to a look at a new game called Nimbatus, the Space Drone Constructor, as you can see on the screen there. So thank you very much to the kind folks at Stray Fawn Studios who have provided me with a key for early access to have a look at it and to bring it to you guys. So Stray Fawn Studios are an indie developer located in Zurich in Switzerland, founded in 2016, and I believe Nimbatus is their second game. First game being one called Niche, which was a turn-based genetic survival game, which seems to have some very positive reviews on Steam. Now, Nimbatus is not available as yet, due to be released on the 3rd of October. No price has been announced as far as I know. So it's been inspired by games like FTL, Reassembly, Kerbal Space Program, and Besiege. So the premise behind the game is we need to construct our own drones and then take them out and see how they perform. Now, I've gone through the tutorial, which leads you through some basic premises behind building. And it does appear there is some physics involved with this, so we're going to need to be a little bit careful. I've no doubt I'll probably mess up. So I haven't actually played the normal game as yet, so this will be a first for me as well. So let's jump in and have a look. So we'll go to start game. All right, loading the galaxy. Let's have a look here. Early access version, continuously update and improve the game. Participate. Okay, so here is the system map. Quite large. So you can kind of see where the FTL type. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the sumo arena. That's the sumo arena, is where you can create automatically or AI controlled drones and pit them against other players. So you can kind of see where FTL is. The inspiration from FTL is here. So we're in this system here. We need to, I guess, go to 3 of these to get through to one of these other systems. So we're at, I can't pronounce that, Sikave or something like that. All right, let's visit. Sikave, description. Okay, 560 meter diameter, normal gravity. So gravity does play a issue here. Air resistance and risk level is low. Mission: destroy hives. This jungle planet is infested with bees. Reduce the amount of hives to keep their population in check, but don't think they're going to make it easy for you. Prepare for heavy combat. Okay, select drone. Well, we don't have any because we haven't built one yet. You can go to the Steam Workshop and you can save them out to file. So create new drone. This is where we come into the building side of things. You can zoom out and zoom in with the mouse wheel. And arrow just indicating that is the forward direction. So we have all these items down here. We've got basic parts, which is just building blocks, thrusters, batteries, fuel tanks, defensive parts, cooler, heater, small energy shield. So that one, mechanical parts, free hinge, motorized hinge, decoupler, spring. And a lot of this stuff was not used in the tutorials. So this is all new to me. A lot of this explodes when you're saying, okay. Drill, saw blade, spike, basic rockets, blaster. Harvesting, we've got a resource collector and looks like 3 different types of resource tank. Sensors, distance, speed, directional, okay. So there's a lot in here, button, if, not, okay, so there's a lot of logic as well in here. I think we're going to have to be starting off fairly simple. So I think first thing, we're going to need some fuel. That's the first thing. So what are we going to do? Booster tank, large capacity, no recharge, large fuel tank, medium fuel tank. Let's start by putting a few of these on. You can rotate, you see the key controls on the side here, you can rotate left and right. And we are going to need some batteries. I'm going to go large batteries. I'm going to keep this fairly symmetrical. Now, an important thing to note is you'll see the line that's coming from, and that's attaching to this center unit. It has a, while building, you need to be careful about how many things you attach to one item. If you attach too many things to one item, it'll become unstable and you'll end up getting a warning. And to avoid that, what you do is you just hover over another item, left click, and that attaches it to that item instead. So we'll do that actually with both of these. So they're attaching to the fuel, and we'll do that on each of these. Okay, so that's nice and symmetrical. Next thing we're going to need is we are going to need some thrusters. And I'm thinking we're going to need some decent thrusters as well. Jump thrusters, dynamic thrusters, max force 30. Mass 1. We just go with the normal thrusters for the moment. Now what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to, let's see, attach that there. We'll just keep it in the, and then we can attach these off. I'm going to put 4. There. And then we're going to rotate around. Do 4 there. Now you can do Control C and then Control V. Now, where's that one attaching to? Oh, I want that one to attach to that. One attached there, and that one attached to that. So that evens up both of those sides. And then we could probably do the same up here. Attach to that. Control C. I'm just making sure I'm attaching them just to each other. And then the same down the bottom. Now there is one thing I haven't done, which I probably should have done to start off with, and that is you need to assign a key to these to activate them. Control C, Control V, Control C instead of Shift C, there we go. Okay, so that's nice and symmetrical. Now, so up here we've got D, 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 D. These ones are showing as D as well, and that's showing as A. So over here we've got activate. So I actually want these ones to probably be A. You just click over here to tell it what key you want it to be. That's A and that's A. This one, probably want this to be S, I'm thinking. So you need to bear with me a little bit here, guys. I'm still learning the game myself. D, 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 and then I'll make these ones W. One thing I haven't tried is whether there's any gamepad compatibility with this. Okay, so that's all those done. So if we take it for a test, it just takes us out here. So a bit wobbly. You'll see there it's just wobbling around a little bit. But that all works. Okay. So yeah, it's a little bit wobbly. What can we do to maybe... Probably not a lot we can do with that. We're just going to have to live with it. All right, next thing we're going to want is we're definitely going to want some harvesting. I'm going to pop although no. I'll attach that too. You know what? I'm going to put that in just yet. Then we go with our blocks at the moment. Can I attach these 4 blocks to the center without... No. So you'll see there, if I try and add another one, basically it will come up with the warning, too many parts attached to a single part. Okay, so what we will do is attach that to there. This one will attach to there. This one to there. And this one to there. Okay. You see you can rotate an item. Once you've got it selected, you can rotate an item using the mouse wheel as well. Okay, so now we're going to need, as I said, some of these. So you can attach there and go there. I'm going to have 2 of you. I have 1 of you and 1 of you. At the moment, I don't know what the ratios of resources are, so I'm not sure which ones we need to grab the most of. You'll also see up the top here, intercepted signal, requirement only 1 laser, no other weapons. Effect mega laser. I think that's like a challenge thing, but I'm not going to look at doing that at the moment. Now these are the resource collectors, so I'm going to attach those We attach one there. Doesn't matter which direction these really go. Do I want any more than that? We're worried about making this too heavy. Let's go for a test flight and just see. It's a bit wobbly. Definitely a bit wobbly, but okay. Back to the editor. Right. So what are we going to do from here? These ones we need to... These are activated. You'll see mouse 1 activated by the second mouse button, so your right mouse button. So that's fine. That's what I want. What we could do here is let's put some weapons in. Put a basic blaster. I'm going to attach you there. And we'll control C it. And these are controlled by mouse 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a lot of these in. And we're just going to attach them to whatever they're sitting next to. Hopefully that should avoid any issues with... Now I could rotate them to make sure that they're pointing the right directions, but it doesn't really make any difference. Whoops, that didn't. Direction these shoot at, well, I don't think it makes any difference. The direction these shoot at are controlled by your mouse pointer. Put it in there. Could be a lot of firepower. It's definitely not the only one laser for the challenge, that's for sure. Okay. So that's all those in. Take that for a test flight. So you'll see how everything, all the weapons and the mining lasers rotate with your mouse. So what happens when we move at the moment? Okay, it's still breaking apart a little bit, but that's okay. So your batteries do recharge over time. Okay, so that's okay. All right, then last thing, what we probably want to do is we'll attach that to there. Attach that one to there. Oop. Those on there. Then we can use these and probably just attach there. I'm actually wondering whether we'd be better off. So those attach along there. Would we be better off attaching that one there? Like, will this help hold the whole thing together? So that one. Just select that one, Control C, Control V. Like, if we're attaching them to each other, will it hold together a bit better? I guess we will find out. Attach that one to there. No, you go there. And this one, I don't want the whole thing. Okay, so that's all attached together, is it? Right. Okay. All right, well, let's give it a test flight and see how it goes. Oh, that doesn't work. No, that's what I want. I want that one attached to there. But then I'm not sure if that'll work. Can I just delete? No! No, 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 no. Undo, Control Z. Right, let's just take that one out. All right, well, that one's attached there. So if I then... So maybe if I just attach these here instead of to each other, that'll make it more secure. Doesn't really matter which ones they attach to. No, don't do that. See how this goes. Because it's falling apart. That's partly where the physics side of things comes in. So these are all, yep. All right, let's test flight that. Still breaking apart. where's it breaking apart? It's that corner and that corner. Okay. All right. So this one here. No, I don't need you to. This one. Because those are all joined together. All right, let's just change that to there. That one to there. And that one will join to there. Don't think that's going to help. No, so we're just moving the... we're just going to have to be a bit careful with that, I think. All right. Not the best build, but we'll... what we call this one? The block. Let's launch it. Let's see what goes on. All right, we're loading into the planet now. We are. We are slowly sinking. So this is a collector down here. If we collect various resources now, how are we going with? Yeah, it's not too bad. Only concern I've got is whether we've got enough thrust once we've collected some resources. Oh, we can head down. Now it does have terrain destruction, as you can see. All right, we got a few resources around here. All right, so we're just going to let ourselves sink down here, and then we should be able to grab these resources, and they'll start to gather in the tanks. You can see the yellow tanks in the corners there filling up. It'll only mine as much as it can carry. Alright, so now we've turned over, we need to work out which thrusters are which. Still not too sure about the structural integrity of this drone. That's something I'm going to definitely need to work on. Fuel levels going down a bit as well. All right. So you see our fuel level is now recharging, so that's good. And we're just dumping all the stuff into the collector here. Go. All right, next thing is a mission is to destroy 5 large hives. So I guess the idea would be to find those. Which one is? Okay. Which will mean coming down. We can just let ourselves sink a little bit and let our fuel pick up. Now there is music in the game, but obviously due to YouTube, I've had to disable that. We've got some more resources here. Oh, bees. Alright, that worked, but it did destroy a lot of those resources. Just let ourselves come down a bit. There must be a hive down here. There it is. Right, that's the hive taken out. We'll come over, we'll grab whatever we can from over here. Not quite close enough yet. Trying to remember which keys are which. Remembering that we've rotated around, so there we go. That'll just give us a bit of resources. There's a large red resource down here. Okay. Making sure there's no terrain. I've only got one tank for this. So what's going to let me take? Let's just get up a bit. Large yellow resource over here. Grab some of this. Won't fill our tanks, but it's like this. Come on. Right. Which one is it? That one. There we go. Bring ourselves over here. Looking for more. Okay, here's another one. Get rid of this hive if we can. Come on. Batteries are taking a beating. Gonna have to be careful here. Probably could have done with some more batteries for this number of weapons, We'll just let our batteries recharge. All right. The fuel tanks are recharging. Right, there goes one of them. Just let our batteries recharge again. Letting our batteries recharge. We'll give it a good barrage in a minute. There it goes. That's popped. That's 3 of them. There's another one. Get rid of the bees first. Charge up our battery. Right, goes that hive. One left. So these things here, when you pop them, they release this stuff. Alright, we've got some more bees over there. Batteries recharge. Alright, gets rid of those. Move over. Where's the hive's got to be here. There it is. Destroy hives completed. Go. So what we can do is we can come down and grab a few resources while we're here and then return back to the Nimbatus. that do? What are those? Alright, let's return to the Nimbatus. Go. It's like one of three. Ryoko's Arena. What's that? Well, let's go. I think so. Let's go this next one. Description. Right, gravity normal, risk level medium, destroy snake eggs. A giant snake has laid a lot of eggs. Alright. Well, I reckon that's where I'm going to call this first video, guys. So there's a look at Nimbatus, a new game by Stray Fawn Studios from Switzerland. As I said earlier, available on the 3rd of October via Steam. If you've liked what you've seen so far, hit that like button. Let me know you want to see more. Leave a comment or something like that if you want to. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. But certainly, I think I'll play a little bit more of this. I'm quite enjoying it. Need to get better at drones though. I need to get better at my building and attaching things properly. So that's something I'll need to work on. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.